Tough conditions here for the players, but everyone's used to that. Mid-February, before the season gets underway, it is always warm, it's always humid. There's a bit of a breeze up here on the Brisbane waters, but not that much. Very excited to be here at Gosford Stadium to watch this one unfold. The pre-season challenge, Matty, throws up a number of things that, as a fan, you're looking forward to. There's a scattering of big names in both clubs. There's some young, exciting players that we haven't seen much of. There's one of them right there, Kate Dykes. Outstanding footballer that's just had no luck with injury. Returns from a knee reconstruction as the Newcastle Knights make their way out of the sheds and down the tunnel. There's some big faces, the Saifidi brothers, along with Phoenix Crossland up front. So they have quite an experienced pack. And, I think it's very exciting. Both clubs will field players that we haven't seen much of, and that's the exciting part of it. A great example with the Bulldogs on Thursday night. Some of their young talent that the fans have to look forward to. They mightn't see them much this year in first grade, but that is the future. Both clubs having those sorts of players ready to fire. And there's new signings. There's one for the Newcastle Knights, Jed Cartwright, in the back row. And there's a number of others too. Jack Cogger coming off the bench. We've got Will Price, son of Leon Price from Huddersfield, will make his way into this team at some time.
Let's continue the pre-season challenge from Industry Group Stadium. Gosford will get down to Darcy shortly about the conditions. The kick-off fielded and knocked backwards and straight away.
Last night, Braden Trindle, Preston Campbell medal last night. Great first half from Trindle.
Atkinson's ball taken on the bounce by Cronulla. Teague Wilton just settling play here for the Sharks. They've spent plenty of time in this position. And they produce a scoring play here. Williams. A set restart. Here's Kaufusi. Off contract, a big year needed, and Jaden Beryl burrows through for the first try of the afternoon. The former Queensland Cup Player of the Year, now a Cronulla Shark, gets in for first points.
Jaden Beryl, who won the New South Wales Cup last year, came down from the Queensland Cup, a signing for them the previous year.
And the offload from Oregon Kaufusi. The kick is successful from Maweni Herote. It is 6-0. It's Hazelton again, good passing ball at the line and providing the overlap here. They're away. Jesse Calhoun gets the ball away. Atkinson kicks. Sione Katoa gets the bounce. That's a beaut. Cronulla try.
Line, look, just an offload. He sees their short, goes to the centre that's just on the field. McCarthy creates the extra man. Calhoun does well. Atkinson does particularly well, getting that kick weighted as he did. And Sione Katoa just needed a bounce and he got it. Couldn't get the pass away, had a player coming across, Moffendrecki. Well-weighted kick there that set up beautifully for Sione Katoa.
The Tongan international, he's a finisher, isn't he? 89 NRL games, 59 tries. A win against Souths in Perth for Maweni. Again, the conversion attempt is good, 12-0. To the Sharks, and straight after we're done with this one, the second of 4.
Yeah, great out of trouble run there from Fletcher Sharp. Jeff Atkinson gets the ball past the Newcastle fullback. They were in all sorts of trouble. He was very flat, so the kick was good, the execution just not working. I'm suggesting if it gets past Sharp, they score a try, the Sharks.
So they keep play through the middle here. Run by Croker. Now, you see the ball come through Hastings down this left-hand side. Dylan Lucas, man tackles. Hastings kicking out towards Moffendrecki, who pushes the ball backwards. The bouncing ball bounces kindly for the Newcastle Knights. And Kyle McCarthy, called into the game early because of injury, is rewarded with a try.
Standing open, kicks it back down that short side. Moffendrecki's a very tall man out in the wing. Just bats it back infield, and McCarthy on the spot scoops the ball up. Gets Newcastle their first points.
If you've joined us late, Christian Mapapalangi, first run of the game, knocked out, forced off HIA. On comes Kyle McCarthy. And there's a nice early highlight for Kyle. Tyson Gamble cuts it to 6 points, the difference. Try a crash play for Jack Etherington. Hastings pulls the trigger on a cutout ball. It was knocked down by Katoa, so 6 again, and Mothendreki sees the call from Casey Badger.
Well, real chance here to square things up for Newcastle. Another set in these conditions will be tough for the Sharks to defend. Offload.
Sebastian Sewer, it was the big forward out there. And now wrapped up, Tom Cant. Brodie Jones, a familiar name for Newcastle fans, just has a settler in front of the uprights. A change of direction here. They spin over and score through Dylan Lucas. He's a try-scoring edge forward. A big finish to 2023, and there's a bright start to the new year.
Sitting this one out, there's Kai Pearce-Paul, who is a signing from Wigan, a back rower. So they are flush with Jed Cartwright joining the club and starting the game in the back row. But Dylan Lucas is very good.
Newcastle night in terms of his size and position and body shape, and straight through. Newcastle, a great individual try. It's Riley Jones surging through the defence, slamming the ball down.
With a little 15-metre scoop, throws the dummy, beats the defence, takes the fullback into the in goal, and he knows exactly where he is, gets that arm free to slam the ball down. Dummy just had everyone going sideways. Colquhoun not quick enough to chase him down, and then tough job there for Cade Dykes to stop.
Late last year against the Dragons, round 27.
Well, they got some hookers to pick from, don't they? Jaden Brayley.
Here's a chance for Newcastle to get that defensive line in order. A little bit of oxygen back. The kick from Hastings is brilliant. And he's got his second, Dylan Lucas. Jackson Hastings take a bow.
The defensive line, Jackson Hastings just pops it over perfectly there for Dylan Lucas, scores his second try. Not much the defence can do about that. Cade Dykes covering the ball, but all of a sudden the ball's a couple of players wider than he thinks it's going to be, and Dylan Lucas is there as it arrives.
Jack Cogger adds the extras. 4 tries to 2 after they conceded the first 2 tries. The next 4, it's 24-12 as Casey Badger blows time on for the second half. Drinks breaks at the 20-minute mark on a hot day in Gosford. And the Saifidi twins, as they have for so long now. It's all futile, though, sadly, for Newcastle, I feel, because Gamble...
Ball carrying arm touches the ground. Momentum takes him into the in-goal area. However, he is held up. We have a decision.
Well, he was involved in some good stuff in that set. Tyson Gamble went down the short side, took a runner with him. They made some good metres off the back of it.
Game 1 of the season, Brandy, will be Gamble's 50th in the NRL. They're in try-scoring position here, Newcastle. Looking for number 5, Cogger. Now Croker bumps away from Colquhoun. Crossland, quick hands. Gamble, it's on the ground again. And knocked on,
Newcastle,
says Casey Badger. Going wrong. Do players put as much care and attention into it? And if they don't, do we see more not really eventuate properly? And then, therefore, rethink whether it's the right tactic at all?
Players moving forward, they didn't halt their run. So by the time Gamble got the ball, it was out. Now he's been sin bin.
Yeah. Here's the reason why.
Oh, Croker. Yes. Wow. So more defence on their own line here for Cronulla.
First run for Jacob Saifidi. The pressure building on the Sharks. Cogger has it. Shows it once, now goes to Gamble. Will Price, Jenkins will go close. Gets the ball away and in. Out wide for Newcastle. David Armstrong. He's had some bright moments. There is possibly the best of them.
Defenders and just push it out to David Armstrong. Good strong run there, Thomas Jenkins, and the offload's a beauty.
Gets the ball away and Armstrong is away again. Now he kicks for Cogger, who is winning the race. Cogger gets the bounce and gets the try.
Involved, does some great stuff. It was a quick play, the ball out of there. Will Price threw a beauty out there to David Armstrong. Speed got him into some space down that touch line. Saw that he had some players on the inside. Thought the kick was better than the pass, and he got the kick absolutely spot on. Jack Cogger, amongst a couple of Knights players chasing, he led it, waited for the bounce, got the bounce, and then slides over for the try. Very impressive stuff, and a nice ball there from Will Price. I like the look of David Armstrong. Accelerated, just got himself in the clear. Will Price is a half that's playing fullback in this trial match.
And they're already on board for 2024, quite obviously partly as a result of the success last year. And play like this, they come back to Will Price. He puts a big step on the man at the back for Cronulla and goes in for his first try.
Great play here from Thomas Cant. As you said, very good back rower. Just watch that. Price, Will Price. Wow, that's smooth moving there from Will Price. It'll look better front on from Thomas Cant. Steps out of the tackle there. Good offload. Ball straight back into Price, and just the footwork there leaves the Sharks defender stranded. And the bonus points are racking up now for Newcastle. His first try in Australia.
Let's go through them. He'll be on the message service to let me know how many full suite of 15 points we had last year in the pre-season challenge. Will Price converts. Price again involved heavily and kicking for a flying David Armstrong. Great speed. He gets there deep in the in goal.
Was up in the line, drops the ball over. David Armstrong sprints through, stops, steadies himself, realises the ball's headed towards the dead ball line. The speed of Armstrong, I love it. Gets there very quickly again.
Watch the head slam coming here, Brandy.
Well,
grounding good.
A little bit awkward, but 4 points nonetheless. Great stuff from the Englishman also.
Not much left to say about David Armstrong. We've given you his story, the 22-year-old. As the offloads keep coming for the Newcastle Knights. Now it's intercepted. Mifai Puru racing away for the Sharks. Support is there. Thomas Rodwell goes in.
Before that one scored, there was a run and an offload, and it was Riley Price who was looking dangerous, and then Puru sees the pass coming and just plucks it.
Good speed by Rodwell to get there in support. Yeah, this is the angle.
Does he get it down, Matty? Well, referee said try on field. It might be hard to prove that he hasn't scored.
Did his arm get trapped under the ball significantly enough to stop any part of the ball brushing the grass? Well,
I'm going to see the balls touch the grass there.
There's nothing to suggest you could overrule Casey's decision with compelling evidence. Uncle Grant watching up there in Townsville as well. Proud of that one. Nifai Puru converts the try that he set up for the Sharks' final trial next weekend. Brayley, Finucane, Hamlin-Uele, Hunt, Hines, Kennedy, Mulatalo, Nickera, Ramey and Rudolph and more. But after 80 minutes here in Gosford, Newcastle score 8 tries to 3. They pick up the 3 bonus points as well.
Rugby.